Okay, hey y'all, how y'all doing? I was just coming to rap with y'all about this not JT, this Carisha and Santana interview. Carisha finally came out with her show, Carisha Please. She spoke of it as if it's gonna be an ongoing thing. Santana was interviewing her. It was an okay interview. I knew it wasn't gonna be real juicy. Santana asked her about her relationship with Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Why she wasn't coming out speaking during all of the chaos, and she told him that wasn't her experience. And I believe her only because they weren't dating for so long for that to have been her experience yet. But had you stayed and not cut it off, baby girl, I can almost assure you that would have been your experience. And she said they were in love with each other and she had to cut it off in order to save her career. And I told y'all in my last video that I did about Carisha and this whole Diddy thing. I told y'all in one of my Diddy videos, like, Carisha, that was your man for that little period of time, and we watch him be your man and everybody else's man too. So the kind of loyalty and the shit they expecting from her, like she was his wife, is crazy to me. But she didn't speak ill of him. I appreciate her for that. You know what I'm saying? She just kind of spoke about how she learned a lot from him. You know what I'm saying? He encouraged her. He motivated her. She didn't walk into the situation with a billionaire trying to get a purse or a trip to Chanel. The bitch walked into a situation with a billionaire like a bitch with a brain supposed to. I want you to teach me what I need to do so that I could become a billionaire too. So he encouraged her, he motivated her, and she still has Carisha Please. Shout out to motherfucking Carisha. Shout out to motherfucking Carisha. Okay? So that was a big part of the interview. Had a lot to do with her and Diddy and her being in her downtime. She said that while she was going through everything, even though it wasn't her shit, I guess it kind of like, you know what I'm saying, she kind of got the overflow of, you know, what was going on with Diddy. And a lot of her people she was expecting to reach out to her, never even reached out. Now, I don't know if, and she said they used that opportunity as like a aha moment. I could see that because that's how people are. That's how people are. They sit there and wait on your downfall and then they say aha. So your friendship doesn't mean that much to those people. So I believe that. And she said she feels like she lost her personality. It's not that you lost your personality, Carisha. It's just that was a very big sting. A sting on yourself and your relationship. A sting on your brand. That was a sting. It's not something you can't recover from. She said that she's still doing music. Me, myself, personally, I think just stick with Carisha Please, the Russian Roulette. Carisha look like she smell good. Girl, you need to come out with some perfume. Like, I wouldn't do alcohol if I was Carisha. I don't think she needs to do an alcohol brand. But, like, venture off. Venture, and your lane is cute shit. Cute, girly, womanly shit. So anything cute and girly and womanly is what you need to research to be a part of. But I don't think it's the end for Carisha. In fact, I feel like Carisha will do better through whatever career path she chooses. I feel like she'll do better than JT. And I say that because Carisha is a mother. So her hustle will always hit harder than JT's. That's why when Carisha was talking, she was even saying how she trying to get them songs and features with all these different people. You know what I'm saying? Like, and JT just not in the mood because she want to sit in the house up under her nigga all the time. Or she just not an outside girl, which is cool. But it seems to me like Carisha out here trying to get this money. Carisha said she was left off a bed and bougie, baby. They was talking about the Freaky Girl remix that Nicki Minaj had, and then she invited all these girls to be on the remix. They were talking about that. Carisha said she was left off the remix. She said she was left off the Bad and Bougie remix. She didn't even know about it damn near till the song dropped. Like, so how is y'all supposed to be a group and you doing songs and then you not telling me about it? So everybody trying to paint like Carisha's a bad person or she wasn't a good friend. But for me, it's given that JT wasn't a good friend. JT spent during the City Girls blow up, JT was in jail. When she got out of jail, niggas was expecting her to hit the pavement. She finished that one album from when she got out of jail. We haven't heard nothing else from the City Girls. And I refuse to believe that it was because of Carisha, because Carisha was always in social media, always online, always in the... Like, she was still on songs. Like, and JT was just seeing her ass still. Carisha was also talking about how she felt them growing apart because on like they last tour, like they got separate limos, they, you know what I'm saying, got separate drivers, separate makeup rooms, like they doing everything separate. And the only time they was together was when they was on stage, which if you look at videos, you could see where like their chemistry wasn't hitting like it was when they first came, well when JT first came home. They asked her why she ain't jump into the argument with her and with JT and Cardi, and Carisha said that wasn't my argument. Like, they were arguing over the Freaky Girl remix, the one that I had got left off of, and for whatever reason JT went out her way to make sure not only that Carisha wasn't on the song, but that she didn't even know nothing about the song. Okay, so JT pretty much got over there with Nicki Minaj and then act like she wasn't in no group no more. It seems to me JT Ben was working on her solo career, because the music that got them hot, JT didn't want to sing that type of music, which I understand. They do sing ratchet, seductive music, rap music. It is raunchy, and JT rap style, but even when she on them songs, it's only gonna give but so much raunchy. Like, you know what I mean? She's not like a gutter snipe, like nasty with it, you know what I mean? So I don't know, but we gonna see what happens, because for me, like, I was glad Carisha did this interview. We know I don't want Carisha sitting off in the cut. Don't let these hoes get to you. I've been told her. Don't let these hoes make you feel like you gotta sit somewhere off in the motherfucking cut, because a whole bunch of us had some ain't shit niggas, and some niggas who had a past before they ran across us, and baby, that don't have nothing to do with us. Just like this don't have nothing to do with you. People were laughing and praying on her downfall, and she spoke of how she felt like when she was down and she needed people to reach out, they were looking at her like an aha moment. A lot of people was online like, aha, she thought it was gonna be this because she had a British nigga. She thought it was gonna be that. She thought she was all this because she had Diddy. And it's like Carisha, and she said in her interview, I never changed. I always been on my city girl shit, and that she has. She did what she's supposed to do if you're fucking a billionaire. But the problem is, y'all hoes mismanage y'all pussy, and then now y'all mad at this bitch because her pussy took her places. I just need y'all to stop. So I want to say shout out to Santana, and I want to say shout out to Carisha. I'm glad you let the people see your face. Keep on with the Carisha, please. I think the podcast is good for Carisha, because Carisha does have a personality, and that feeling of feeling like you lost your personality is because sometimes you free as a bird, but you kind of lose your personality when you find out you can't trust nobody. It's kind of hard to be yourself freely and vibrantly when it's literally nobody around you that you can trust. So you don't feel like you're safe or you're in a judgment-free environment. And so that's what it is. For Carisha, I say if Santana keeps your energy high, then stay around Santana. Stay around people that keep your energy high. Don't go around those blood-sucking leeches that's going to drain you of all your energy. Now is not the time for that. You got to fill your cup back up. So fill your cup back up. You know what I'm saying? It might take you for the rest of the year, put all your coins where they supposed to be, put your plans together, and then baby, by next summer, you will be ready to pop all the way out on these hoes. But be working on getting back to yourself, because you are who you are, and it doesn't die. It shifts and it changes, but it'll go back to natural form. So it just seems to me like she has to rearrange her circle, because sometimes you have to do that. So it seems to me she just has to rearrange her circle. I hope she does that. I want the best for Carisha, and that's all I really had to come say. I just had to get into this interview. I'm interested to see if JT gonna come out and say something. Like, since she's heard the interview, they were throwing, like, at the beginning of the interview, Carisha said, "Clock that T," and then Santana said, "Bitch, catch it," and that's Megan's verse on Wannabe. You look like a discount meat on Etsy. switching your wig like Effie, like. So it just was like, it seemed a little shady, but Carisha said it ain't all bad, but she also said it ain't all good. I feel like I'm in a situation that's similar to that, where I have friends that aren't really friends, but I still want the best from them, but like, people will never see us together again. But I don't know. I hope I want good for Carisha, because she really be hustling and really be trying to get it. Like, her hustle is different from JT's hustle. Cause while JT want to be in love, Carisha want to be in love too, but she ain't forgetting about the bread that gotta come, because she has a whole other human being to support. So that's why I feel like they hustle is different. I think JT dead ass wrong. You got on that song and you didn't even tell your partner you was getting on that song. That's very disappointing, JT. But that's all I got for y'all. Hopefully y'all come back and check me out. It's Big Mouth, and I'm back with another video.